Hello, hello, hello.
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 Can you hear me okay?
Can you hear me okay?
Wait, it's echoing. Where is it coming from?
Wait, echoing.
Yeah.
Really? I hear the echo. Wait,
Hear that echo. Wait.
is this from the...
Is that from the...
Wait. Let me check my the browser. Let me...
And all the browser.
Is this? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
No, it's still not good. What's going on?
No, it's still not here.
ちょっとなんかエコーが入ってるんでちょっと待ってね。
エコーが入ってるって。
Yeah, I'm trying to find out the cause of the echoing.
I'm trying to find out the cause of the echoing.
Hello, hello? 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 Wait, I can't figure out what is this. Mic, music, audio. How about this? Okay, I think I know what it is. Oh, okay. Now I got it. Sorry. Should be good now. Sorry for the delay. So everything is good now? Okay, so let's get started then. Slide the show.
Arm scrimmed friction, God knows how long.
Wait, what is it? Okay, browser is not capturing the right screen. Okay, this is it. Okay. Okay. So, welcome to Rubicon Matchmaker 1. And I'm here with Ahaseros and Melsobus.
Hello.
Hello, hello. 日本の皆様もようこそ来てくださって本当にありがとうございます。夜遅くに。I want to say thank you to JP participants and the audience. It's a midnight, like Sunday midnight. So I assume.
ありがとう。
Yeah, ありがとうございます。So
Yeah.
So let's try not to make a delay and let's go through the tournament smoothly. So GP players, audience can go to sleep. Okay. So this is team. These are the team that we got. Let me go through the top. Comically, Frozen Socks. This is from the I think NA team. InsaneReverseMoon. This is a JP team. Consists of Konyano, Tuki, GOMA, Rebasy. Yeah, Konyano, Tuki helped a lot to advertise this event to GP players. So I want to say big thank you to her. So thank you very much. Next
Thank
one,
you.
yeah, the Red or RAD Red. This is also NA team. LRSSG. This is a team from China. Sen brought this team to this event. Sen was also advertising a lot to the Chinese audience, Chinese players, in the audience. So thank you, San. Big help. And Nemimi-Ni-Mizu. This is a JP team. Ryuko HQ. This is also a JP team. This is actually so Rato-san's team. So Rato-san is as I explained many times, he's a tournament organizer of a major JP 3v3 tournament, Ryuko Cup. And he's been very open to global players and teams. So I want to say, thank you to his work. So and thank you very much for coming. And we got the new team created through this event, like matchmaking event. The person is like a Fumossy gear. Actually, I play in this team. With Fumoto-san and Haguruma-san. So I'm the beginner. I'm the 3v3 beginner. So I try not to, I'll try my best. And three random cores. This is also newly created team. I believe everyone is NA. I believe. I'm not sure, but thank you everyone for signing up, and all the JP like a 3v3 players really helped a lot to recruit players and advertise to the JP players. So I really want to say thank you to everyone who helped and signed up for this event. So 皆さん本当にありがとうございました。いや、とても感動しています。Okay. Let's go to the next. Oh, something is messed up. I'm gonna quickly go over the basic information. ちょっと基本情報について簡単に、説明させてください。プラットフォームはまあスチーム。で、シングルエリミネーションの、3位決定戦あり。で、チーム戦5分タイマーで全試合 BO3 です。で、あとこれちょっと日本のリュウコカップとリュウコ杯とちょっと違うところは、期待固定ではないです。なので、期待チェックなどはありません。で、ブラインドピックといって、ラウンドごとに、期待変更したければ、変更していただいて問題ないです。で、基本的に、入室後変更不可となります。ただ、その、セット間で負けた側、あれですね、BO1 の、あれですね、3試合、最大3試合ある中の、そのセット間、で、敗者側が1期待のみ変更かです。まあ、変更しなくても問題ないので、まあ、必要であれば、調整可能ですというところですね。で、マップに関しては、指定マップを使っていただきます。1試合目ザイレム、2試合目ボナディア A、3試合目バートラム宇宙港ですね。で、あと全試合配信しますが、もちろん時間を短縮したいので、決勝と3位決定戦を除いては配信台2つに分けます。で、共同配信者はアハセロさんなんですね。で、所要時間はなるべく2時間ぐらいで終わるようにしたいんですが、なるべく、そうですね。2時間半ぐらいになる可能性もあるかということですね。So the single elimination with third place playoff and 5 minutes timer BO3 or BO3 and this is a blind pick and you can change the build for each round and losing team can switch 1 AC between sets for each within the round. And the map will be Game 1 Xylem, Game 2 Bonadea Dunes A, and Game 3 Bertram Spaceport. And we're gonna stream all matches, and we are splitting streaming channel into two channels. Our first one is mine, and the other one is Ahasero's. Okay? And so we're gonna have two lobbies for each channels. And for my channel, the keyword is match 1, small case, global lobby. And for Ahasero's channel, the keyword will be match 2, also small case. And we are going to announce the players slash teams to join the lobby through the streaming, plus Discord channel as well. So we have the channel name, the match coordinating, 試合連絡用. So please pay attention to this channel and also the streaming. And you can see like which your streaming channel on the bracket. So I basically cover top half until third place playoff, and Ahaseros covers the bottom half. So that's a plan. そう。で、全試合配信するので、チャンネルを2つに分けてますね。で、私のチャンネルのキーワードが、世界サバで、マッチ1。全部小文字で MATCH ですね。1。で、アハセロスさんの試合が、チャンネルが、の場には、マッチ2。で、部屋を探してください。どちらも世界サバです。で、案内に関しては、この配信と、あとはこの、マッチコーディネーティング、試合連絡用というチャンネルがあるので、あと、ここにもちょっと注意を払っていてください。そうですね。あと、で、チャンネルがどちらのチャンネルで試合が配信されるかというのは、このトーナメント表のメモ欄で確認できます。基本的にはこの上半分を、私のこのチャンネルでカバーして、下半分をアハセロさんのチャンネルでカバーします。で、3、ここに書いてくればよかったな。3以降は全部アハセロさんの実は配信に統合されます。3以降っていうのはあれですね。ファイナルと、3位決定戦。というような流れになります。あと、this, like a voice channel, like a VC 1 to 5, I created this in my Discord. So, please feel free to use these voice channel. そうですね。この VC1 と5、1から5というのを、ご自由にそのチームのごとに使っていただいて構いませんし、それぞれ別の VC を持っているんであれば、そちらを利用していただいても構いません。I think that's it. Any questions? Yeah.
Good from me.
何か質問あれば。大丈夫そうですかね。大丈夫そうかな。So shall we start? 始めましょうか。
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and announce both match 1 and match 2 lobby all split off to the Armored Scrims Twitch.
Right, right. So let me, okay, where's my... Alright, this is a bracket. Wait. What's in this? I want to make this bigger so that I can... Again, this is, okay, this is bigger. Okay. So match 1, I'm gonna cover this 1-1, 3 random cores versus Comically Frozen Socks. And Ahaseros is gonna cover Ryuko HQ versus Rad.
Yep. So for Ryuko and Rad, feel free to grab the keyword match 2. The lobby is open. I'm gonna move down to the other stream, and we will get going from there. Good luck to everybody, and thank you everyone for competing.
See you later, Ahaseros. ちょっとまだI haven't created the lobby, so give me a minute. And team 5 minutes timer, and should be Xylem.
Xylem first.
Xylem,
correct,
and
correct.
match 1. Match 1. Should be good. Alright, lobby is up. Lobby is up. Let me switch to game view.
Looking forward.
Yeah, so 3 random cores, comically frozen socks. Please join the lobby. The keyword is match 1, small case.
You got one of the two NA teams playing against each other. Fun to see.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if I guess I couldn't really practice against each other because one of them on 3 random cores was, well, put in last minute.
Yeah. We were missing one last player for a while.
I mean, you gotta make do what you gotta make do.
Yep.
I will say, I do know that Sox team, Comically Frozen Sox, have been practicing a little bit for this event, so hope to see them do well.
Let's see.
I was actually planning on teaming with Sock for a future event, but my computer gave out on me for core-related things.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I wish I lived closer to you so I can send my gaming laptop to you, when you want to play.
Yeah.
Let's see. I see everyone is a VC 1 and 2, so I don't know why they can't join. They're having the issue. Okay, maybe I should maybe ping.
Yeah, I can ping them.
Okay.
Alright. I used the wrong channel, but that's okay. There we go.
And this one is, wait, which one is alpha? Comic is beta. So this, wait, beta. Comic is beta. No. This is alpha. Beta.
There you go, yep.
This is alpha, right? No.
That is beta.
Beta, okay.
There you go, yeah, and then the rest will be alpha.
Okay.
Curious to see what these teams bring out because knowing that not all these people are threes players, we could be seeing some unique flavors of ACs rather than just, a copy and paste of what you see on like the threes build doc.
Right. It's kind of fun part.
But obviously
actually.
That's a great place. But obviously that's a great place to start. I'm not like messing on it. I made that for a reason. After all, I'm literally the person that made that.
Right.
Yeah. We're getting a message from Ahaseros asking where Ryuko team is. They might also need to be dictated to the keyword.
Let's see.
I added Ryuko to try looking for them.
Who are we missing?
Ryuko team is apparently on that side.
Treasure's Light and Ingus. Okay.
We're waiting for T-Light.
I know.
T-Light and
yeah. Keyword match 1. Okay, I pinged.
Awesome. And apparently Rado's team is missing on the other stream right now. I pinged them as well.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah. T-Light is here. T-Light is Alpha.
Alpha.
Right. No other eggs here, so we should be ready.
Yeah. Want to do a quick look around the builds before?
Wait. How do I do that?
I'm curious to see what everyone's running, especially because I don't know 1.9 very well. Okay. I got a Zim shot
Shot and
on Abbott. I got Blade Rat, Castlear Blade Rat. I heard T-Lad does like playing that. Got a Neblam. Okay. I got a Zim RJ, yeah. And Zim Vasan, and then the last one is a surprise.
we'll see.
You know, tune in next time. It's Rubicon Matchmaker 1.
Alright, good luck and have fun.
Yeah, good luck everyone. Alright, let's go. That's a pretty squishy team if I do say so myself. I do know that the meta has been shifting towards squishier people lately. Tanks are not as popular as they used to be, and Phyo is on the Etchu shot is what we were seeing. So a lot of cannons on that side. We got a much more defensive team, I want to say, much more evasive with Alpha Team. And Frozen Socks, you know, a bit more of a aggressive in-your-face team, gonna want to go in there. I'm surprised that your shot missed, I'm not gonna lie, or at least didn't hit significantly. Mingu's trying to get any kind of nebula damage they possibly can. So far, AP lead is on the side of 3 random cores, but that is partially to be expected because there is so much aggressive firepower. It's all about if they can get into the fray with Frozen Socks.
アロサイド、ランダム3コアが若干の AP リードを持ってますね。
Alright, and we see actually a pounce from random cores first. They're gonna single out Comic here, and they do so. Nicely done there. If they can get a trade on T-Light, it's not the end of the world if you're Frozen Socks. Doesn't look like they're able to, though. They do get onto Big Goose, though, but also Frozen Pyro falls as well. T-Light also does a die as well. 2 for 2 so far, but Sock might be taken out here. So in the end, the first fight is going to go to the way of random cores. Unless they can get eggs here. They is quite squishy, so that is something to keep in mind. Comic taking some more punishment. Nobody is trying to confirm Comic or T-Light right now, which you definitely want to see. Okay, we are able to get him off the board. And looks like momentum is going back into Sock's team, because that is the thing about being such a squishy team against a team of shotguns. The second things start falling apart, it will continue to do so. 501 to 329 is currently the scoreline. Comic can fall, which means actually if they don't get anything further here... Okay, so... They do fall. Bingus coming up means they have the numbers advantage. Actually, this is a good position if you are 3 random cores, because they did manage to stay alive in time. They crawl back the AP lead, and they got positive in the trade, so they're going to keep that lead unless someone falls right now. Comic is left. This might be... Yeah, they are going to fall as well. T-Light staying alive for so long. We got a minute 50 left. But at the same time, you know, you gotta wait for your teammates to come back before you try initiating any more fights. They do have the time to bring this back without necessarily rushing things just yet, but the more they spend waiting, the more time, and that stagger is not going to help either. This Neblam is really getting some value work. Really putting in the points and the stagger. Sock is taken out as well. Blade does connect, but with that Howl Core is actually a pretty tanky target. Had to use the whole combo to get the turn. And Comic might get traded right here as well. Yeah. With that, things are looking very good right now for 3 random cores. Bingus falls, but as long as T-Light doesn't die here, it could very well be out of the reach for Sock, for Frozen Socks. Oh, and they are able to get Phyo as well. Nice maneuver around. At the end of the day, I do think the lack of confirming onto T-Light was the bane of their existence. Obviously, they could have played better in the beginning stages of the game. Maybe just be a little bit more aggressive collectively as a team. But at the end of the day, oh, a full wipe, but it's not gonna matter. Not MVP means there's no way that they can crawl this block because Bingus dying here does not mean anything. The kick to finish it off. And there you have it. By 1 kill, actually, and a little bit more extra, we do have random cores taken away with the win.
Wow, that was kind of close. Very excited.
Competitive, yeah.
Wow. That was game 1. The next map is Dune A, right?
Dunes, I
Dunes
believe,
A.
yeah. I can double check just in case.
Yeah, Dune's A, right?
Correct, Dunes A. Alright, going into game 2. I will say, this upcoming map actually might be favorable for the random course as well, because there is more space to maneuver around. Yeah, the map is quite open, so not many places to hide, but in a way that's actually bad for the shotgunners, because they need that cover to close the distance. There isn't that much for the start of the match. The cover is not necessarily the best for aggressive play, it's very much for defense on this map.
このマップはランダム3コアにとってまあ有利かもしれないという話ですね。カバーがあまりないので重傷が結構厳しいんじゃないかってことですね。I got a spectate from the comically frozen socks this time.
Sure. Yeah, that works out.
Do you want to kind of switch cover both per match?
I usually just switch into wherever there might be action going on whenever I'm spectating. Not like super often, but oh, Comic actually switching to the Blade Rat themselves. I just realized that too. They do realize that the map being more open means they just need a bit more range support as opposed to just all in. But Sock actually high stagger. Eggs is gonna get likely. No, actually. There it is now, the pop is there. T-Light is high stagger, but Comic is getting charged on, and that should be a term. Yes, it is. It's funny, these teams are actually like similar in some ways. You got like your ear shots, you got 2 Blade Rats, and then you got like some other third build. Okay, Sock taking a lot of damage there, and the blade to follow as well. They are starting to just kind of run in without much care, which is not great to see this early into the match, because now they gotta make up a 3-kill comeback. Or 2-kill if you count the fact that Bingus is on 1 AP. And I don't know if we have any new players out here right now, but I will mention that Terminal Armor is indeed all you see in this game mode at a certain point because of just how much value you get when you're on that invincibility phase. And because Pulse Armor durability was more designed for 1v1s in mind, and the defenses don't scale depending on how many people are in the match, it is very, very squishy in singles or in threes, and therefore it doesn't really do anything. So all you see is Terminal Armor. So we do see what was a wipe earlier on, and if they can make this play happen right now onto the 2v3, this is actually not a bad position if you are Comically Frozen Socks, despite of the score difference. Unfortunately, they are not able to do so. They are able to get Bingus nicely there, but 2 staggers to follow is pretty rough. And that's going to be 2 falling, actually. 2 for 1. Nobody confirming Bingus. Again, it seems like the confirming duties on Frozen Sock have not been on point. It is what to expected at the same time, though. These are newer players. So you don't expect the same level of cleanness you would see from a team that's been playing for months with each other. Mechanically, we are seeing some great plays going on, that said, though. So I am happy to see that at the end of the day, T-Light and company and 3 random cores are looking very nice to take this one. They have to make a huge comeback past halfway point of the game as well. Meaning that this one could already be in the bag if they are to be careful on 3 random cores. Especially because they're catching out Sock here as well, who might actually just get termed. And yeah, she does so. Oh, miss on the blade on Comic. Doesn't know. Somebody doesn't watch Ramen with the to not mash your pulse blade. Yeah, another blade on Pyro. Mother Rays does get term themselves, but at the end of the day, you can see the lead is only growing. I think it is mathematically impossible now, so it is going to be random cores taken away very dominantly in the second game. We had a competitive one in the first one, but unfortunately, things didn't look quite nice for this one. They tried to change the comp around with the Blade Rat attempt because this was a more open map, but unfortunately, didn't seem quite as practiced as the Zimblade RJ, so at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a good showing from Random Cores, a team that just formed literally right now, or not literally right now, but almost right now. Off the back of T-Light, our Resident 3's player on that team. Not using a build he typically uses in tournament, so I think he's pretty happy that he's able to play some Blade Rat this event. And there you have it. 1 game difference in the end. Very dominant for that second game.
Right. GG's. Let me switch to my browser. Right.
And you're up, my friend.
Wait, where do you go? Wait, something is... Right. And random... three random cores.
2-0.
2-0. Alright. And next is... I'm gonna play. So I gotta drop off Let me... Actually... I guess I have to ping.
Yeah.
So... Aguruma... Moto... Tuki-chan... GOMA... GOMA? And Rebasy-san. Rebasy. I don't see. Match one. Okay. And actually, I'll be alpha. What will be alpha? Haguruma will be also alpha. Oh, and I had to change the... And GOMA is beta. Soですね。次の試合は、そうですね。リバシーさんと、次さん。これベータね。これ揃ってるね。I'm gonna drop off from this, chat.
I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. もしもし。あれ聞こえますか？
もしもし。
もしもし。Wait. I just realized.
Yeah?
Wait, you can't see my... Can you see my screen still?
You just stopped stream, so no.
Oh, this is a problem.
I could just not cast while you're playing, it's fine.
Yeah, can you join BC5, Sabas, so I can share my
absolutely.
screen? So you can still... Well, the problem is... It's going to be a little messy. I don't think enough about this. ちょっとどうしようかな。I mean, because we'll be like speaking in this channel, so it might be difficult. Maybe you can just mostly watch. I don't know. I think I'll be basically streaming, you know, how my team fights. Is that okay? Alright, はぐるまさん聞こえますか？ふもとさん。あれ聞こえる？あれもしもし。あれ聞こえる？ Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I was in the other VC, the VC5.
Oh wait. Oh no,
Just
I
head over
accidentally...
there.
Okay, no. This is not what I meant. あ、もしもし。もしもし。
はいはい。
あ、すいません。ちょっとなんか VC ごっちゃになってました。これでいきましょう。
そう、いや、ずっと配信の方から聞こえるから、あれどないすんのってなって。
すいません。ミスりました。じゃあこれで、レディーすればいいね。でここでこのままやりましょう。これ配信だと、これ聞こえてんのかな？よくわかんない。聞こえてるよね？聞こえてる？
うん、入ってる。私たちの声も入ってるから。
そうですよね。あらかじめ了承は取ってるんで。
はい。
なんだっけこれザイレムね。先ほどの練習の成果を出さなきゃ。
そう。じゃあ頑張って。相手はシングルイレギュラーがいらっしゃいますけど、頑張っていきましょう。
行きましょう。
オッケー。じゃあとりあえずミサ数不利だから市街地の方回りながら入ろっか。
市街地。
で、優先ターゲット2番。
2番。
3ですね。
視野に入って、ふもっとくに一回ここで、紙幣使いながら EM 切らそう。1番死に微力、3番死に、2番死に、2番大グレー打った。オッケーオッケー、いいよいいよ、よしさん、ゴー
まーす。
!2 番、
N 切らしたな。
ナイス2番私見るよ、このまま。次、3番。
ミリを借ります。2番。ミリ借りました。自分も落ちました。
オッケー、ナイスもっと1番。
これは合流でいいです
取れ
かね。
ないですね。
これ合流でいいですよね。いや、合流でいいですよね。
いいよ、おいで。そうそう、1番、どんどん圧かけよう。
1番。
今。
2番。
はい、オッケー。あ、1番、ミリ。
1番
1番のミリ。最後までね。
1番見てます
1
よ。
番ミリ借ります
は。い、オッケー、取った。
はい
オッケー、次、1番。ごめん
次1番。
大グレー。
3番。2番。大グレ。
あ、3番いってるんで3番でいいよ。
3番いきます
どっち見て。る
3番見てます。
オッケー。じゃん。オッケー、ナイス
相手 D 入りました。
オッケー、3番、これ、ミリ取りやろっか。
3番ミリ借ります。
はいよ、オ
あ
ッケー、取った。
2番見てます。
2番、
2番
いいよ
いきます。
おいで。ナイス切るよ。オッケー、取った。
3番、
二番取るよ
2番ミリ借ります。
オッケー。おー、オッケー。
ああ、落ちました。借りなかった。2番まで
オッケー、
行きます。
大丈夫、大丈夫。またこのまま、ちょっとフォロー入って。
ちょっと、
大丈夫、2番取るよ。はい、次3番。1番。ゴーゴーゴー。
1番見てます。
オッケー。
1番。よいしょ。
はい、いいよ、そのまま、1番。1番だよ、
1番ですか。ミリ借ります。
オッケー、そのまま取っちゃえ。
ミリ借りました。
その後に2番。大グレ。
死んでます
2番でやります。
オッケー。今、大グレ。
大グレ。
あ、オッケー、ナイス
あ、自分も落ちました。
いいよ。もっと飲んではいたそこね。
これは合流ですね。合流ですね。
ね。2オン2やるしかないな。これ2人。
あ、ミスった。
オッケー。1番、3番、どっち狙う
3番狙ってます。
はい。
あ、1番に絡まれてる。
オッケー。じゃあ
今、
1番行こう。
ごまさんにあ、
1番行こう。
1番。ちょっとどうだ。
そう。
死んでます。
1番ミリ借ります。
オッケー。そのままやっちゃえ。
あ、借りてないし。借りました。1番これとしました。
そのまま2番行こう。もっともうすぐ合流して2番。
合流します。
2番ね。オッケー、オッケー。
2番のミリ借ります。
オッケー。2番俺フォロー
2
入るよ。
番借りました
オッケー、オッケー。
自分も落ちました。
はい、次1番。1番。1番で。
1番見てます。
これは、いや、合流した方がいいですかね。
合流して1番。
合流して1番。1番。
上にいるよ。違いね。いいよ。はい、いいね、くれた。今、飛び込め。
あー、外れた。
もっと。
一番
ガンガン AB で突っ込め。あ、そう、タゲ変えない。うん、オッケー、ナイス。で、そのまま1番の見たいね。
1番ミリ借ります。借りました。あ、自分も落ちまし
はい、
た。
2番。えつみさんいいよ。優先で聞くから。2番いるよ。 あ、てか、そうか。
もう時間ですね。
聞こえない。よし。オッケー。
うー。いや、でも楽しいですね。難しいけど。
そうそうそう。いや、こういうの見てね、新しく、固定やりてっていう人が増えてくれたら嬉しいね。
そうですね。
そうそうそう。
デューンズ A、ボナディア A ですね。
この間ね。
さあ、2試合目行きましょう。
うん、変更しなくていいでしょう。
ゲーム2、レッツゴ
ー。
I'm sorry to interrupt, Yossi. The scoreboard is from the last tournament
Scoreboard.
for your.
Oh,
your
yeah,
UI.
yeah. Let me.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I can easily
Yeah, it
switch.
looks like you're starting game, so maybe
Yep.
do next one. Do next one.
No, it's easy to switch
After this game,
actually.
yeah. Okay, okay.
もうちゃんと聞き取れるようになりたいな。片言でいいから喋れるようになりたい。
必要に迫られないとなかなか難しいですね。僕は必要に迫られたからやってるだけで。
だから多分3ヶ月ぐらい海外にポイって放り投げられたら、引くぐらいはなんとかなりそうだけど。
いやー、アメリカにみんな遊びに来てほしいですね。集中しなきゃ。
オッケー。2番が後ろ下がってるね。とりあえず一発目1番に対して圧かけるけど、その後に2番を見といて2人で。いいよ。よし、そのまま。
ちょっとエネが切れてます。
いいよ。
よいしょ。
ナイスよし、
自分は落ちました。これは、どっちされるのかな。ハイドした方がいいのかな。いや、行った方がいいのかな。
ハイドでいいよ、ハイドでいいよ。
ハイドで。
小松さん、もうガンガン突っ込んで。オッケーオッケー。で、よし。でそれ残して、次3番絡んで、小松さん。
はい。
いいよ、2番倒しちゃダメだよ。
2番倒しちゃダメ。
よし、よしさんがそこね。オッケー。よしさん、こっちおいで、こっちおいで。給水給水
どっ。ちだどっちだ
あ、そうそう。うん、私の方。見える？
あ、こっちね。
もう来るからね。
湧きました。湧きました。
オッケー、2番取った。はい、次1番。
1番狙ってます。
ナイス。
どこだ
1番、4脚。松君4脚いける？
今狙ってます。見えてます。
追いつかないな、これ。
いいよ。
落ちました。
そうそうそうそうそう。どんどんどんどん、もう通常打ちでいい、通常打ちでいい、通常打ちでいい。
次は合流かな。合流。
合流で。
合流ですね。
1番私取るから、次もこのまま行って、他のところ。
今、
あ、ごめん、取れた。
今3番見てますけど。
2番いいよ、2番、2番、2番。
2番。
あ、見てます。
2番見ます。
はい。
いいよ。降りた時にダイグレ叩き込む。オッケーオッケー。そのどんどん行こう、どんどん行こう。
2番 T 入りました。ミディカリングです。
2番私見るよ。
少し見ました。
あ、オッケー。
あ、自分死にました。これは、待
いいよ、この
った方がいい。
からね、もっとくん。
待った方がいいですね。はい、どうですね。
脇位置が最悪。
飛ばない、飛ばない。飛ぶ時もいいけど、その天高く回らない。まず、味方のところに合流する。
味方に合流
見て。
どうだ
見つけてあげて。そうそうそう。小旗の方に。よしさん行くよ。行くよ行くよ。2番ね、2番ね、2番ね。
2番。
はい、今、ダイグル。ナイスー。2番は私がやろう。はい、次。オッケー、いいよ。いいよ、そのままダイグル叩き込んじゃえ。 オッケーオッケー。もっとこれ、合流できる？
合流の方。はい。
はい、どうするか言って。
はい。1番に絡んでる。
これは合流ですね。これは合流。
ちょっと、俺3番取り切るわ。一旦。
はい。
合流でいいですか？
いいよ。
死んでます。
3番ミリ借ります。
はい、次。
次2番狙います。
いやいや、このままガンガン当たって。そうっす。大グレ。はい、オッケー、そんな感じ。はい、重症蹴り。ヘルス全部使っていいよ。オッケー、
落ちました。
もっとくん、この2点のやるか。いや、いいや。2番私やるわ。
これはもう時間ないから、まあとにかく激しくないですね。
いやいや、オッケー、おいで。
また死にました。
もうちょっとしたら止まるから、そこで大グレ叩き込んじゃえ。はい、今。ナイス。全力でこれ、取りに行くよ。オッケー。よし。ナイス。
いやー、難しい。でも楽しいですね。
Good try. Good try. GG.
GG's.
GG。
Alright. 面白かった。Let me go to the browser. ちょっとブラウザに行って、試合、ありがとうございました。対戦ありがとうございました、皆さん。
じゃあ、このまま配信頑張ってね。
はい、ありがとうございます。Right, 2-1, InsaneReverseMoon. 2-0, sorry, 2-0.
2-0, 2-0,
Yeah,
yeah.
2-0, yes.
I had to do a double take.
Okay, let's continue. The next match is the random core, 3 random core versus InsaneReverseMoon.
Insane reverse news, yeah.
Yes. Let me. Okay.
Also, I have to tell you, I have to ask you,
Yes.
why'd you go for Mirror's Ahead?
Oh, I got from Haguruma-san. Should we go back to the admin too?
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's go back to admin too. ちょっと配信のVC をちょっとアドミンの方にまた戻してます。こっちじゃねえか、なんだ。どういうのかな。Hey, can you hear me?
1 second.
Zairem. And
Just wanted to say thank you to the JP guys you just played with.
yeah, they're extremely supportive and
Yeah, I was happy to see them show up.
yeah, and they really try hard to like bring people to this event. So
Absolutely, yeah. I'm very grateful of that.
oh, I guess I had to ping. Who is that? Comic, and
I think Saros also finished one series, so
Okay.
that hasn't been updated yet.
Tuki.
Because he's currently doing 1-4 right now. I don't know who won. Oh,
GOMA.
to ask him.
Keyword match 1。そうですね、マッチ1で、そうですね、このチーム、待ってくださいね。どうしようかな。ブラウザ行って、3 random cores and InsaneReverseMoon. Please join the lobby. Match 1. Keyword is match 1. MATCH1。全部小文字ですね。これで入ってください。 インセインリバースムーンと3ランダムコアの皆様。Oh, I had to maybe share screen, right? I had to share screen. Am I sharing screen? Maybe not, right?
No, you weren't for the other one too, but
Oh, really?
I watched your stream. It's
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Game screen. Okay. Guess you can see now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need you for this one. Where are they? Yeah.
You added the wrong team.
Oh. Oh, wait. What? Oh, wait.
You added Comic Sans team.
Oh, maybe not. Well,
You're good. I let them know. I let them know.
maybe. Oh, yeah, I saw. Sorry.
And Saros is busy casting. I'll just DM him.
Yeah, we had to find Tuki-chan, GOMA, Rebasy too. Tuki-san, GOMA-san, GOMA-san, Rebasy-san, Rebasy-san.
Also, I think for finals, sorry to interrupt you. For finals, we might need to bring Ahao Saros here because I'm watching his stream and unfortunately it's quite laggy.
Oh, okay,
and pretty
okay,
much
okay.
unwatchable.
Okay, okay. That's okay.
So yeah, it's not his fault. Kratos, who runs the channel, is not awake to fix it.
I see, I see. This
Yeah,
is...
so I could let him know.
Oh.大丈夫かな？月さん、ゴマさん、リバシーさん、大丈夫そうですか？大丈夫かな？
Alright, I got the results for 1-3 and 1-4.
Okay.
So RAD won, or sorry, Ryuko won 2-1 over RAD.
Okay. Should I put in?
And yeah. Saros is telling me right now.
Okay, okay.
And Nemimi-Ni-Mizu beat the other team 2-0.
Oh, okay, it's already here. It's already... Should I finalize? Is that... Looks like it's already there.
Yes, okay, he put it in himself then.
Okay,
We're
okay.
good then.
Yeah, I think I gave him access.
Yeah.
But sometimes tournament can be kind of funky, so... Maybe
That
let
is
me
correct.
finalize. I don't know. Alright. I think everyone's here. Let me go back to the game view. Beta. This. Okay, please start whenever you're ready. 準備できたら始めちゃってください。And so boss, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck, everyone. Alright, I wonder if we're gonna see any build changes going into this one. I feel like no, because it's more likely that people aren't as comfortable with builds that aren't just their main when it comes to not having like much experience in threes. Yeah, this looks like more or less the same team.
Right, I'm gonna inspect it from
And here we go.
outside.
From Random Cores, got you. And actually, no, we do see a change. Not the Neblam anymore from Netter. We have... Actually, could you see Netter real quickly? His build on Green 3.
What,
I
3?
just want to see quickly. Oh, yeah, you look at 3. Oh, they're actually in right now. Yeah, they just got termed right away. Okay, so it's another Zim shot. That's... Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. You can just leave it on green team. Alright, and so far 2 for 1 right now, but actually I spoke too soon now. A big lead for GOMA's team right now with a full kill up. Purple 3 can be confirmed here, but actually Netter taking a lot of damage. Nether, sorry, I keep saying Netter. Nether is a different player. GOMA does eat the blade, which is really nice there. Now, T-Light has to stay away, but it doesn't look like it's feasible. The earshot AoE actually also kills a Nutter, and is gonna fall themselves. Bingus is all alone. He could look for the confirms, but actually does look like they might just get taken out themselves. They try to get some of the confirms right now just to maybe isolate off Purple 3, but unfortunately it looks like he had to eat a whole life bar for that. Alright, and we got T-Light going in. Oh, barely misses the kick, unfortunately. And GOMA does eat one part of the blade, but unfortunately, not enough firepower to get that. Bingus does fall as well to the earshots. Has to use the earshots to just get the confirm, and so far, I mean, it's looking pretty good if you're on the side of Insane. It's very difficult to just wait for the respawns now if you're on the side of Random Core, because you are down so many points. You kind of have to get lucky trades and come up favorable on the fights. You can't really stay back anymore. There's not that much time to make a big lead like this feasible and close up. And yeah, we got Rebasy smartly waiting back. You could tell he definitely got the briefing on not running in alone and eating a full planish. Not only that, you can see 2 people are post-term right now. He does eat the earshots, but... Oh, actually, the second earshots, it gets a term. That was actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. And if Bingus can get out here, actually, it is playable for the side of... But time is ticking at the same time. Bingus is getting charged on. They still know to confirm on Rebasy. Is gonna fall eventually, but not until Bingus eats those earshots. However, a nice trade actually onto Tuku. Oh, crazy earshot there. That's that latency we know and love. Still a nice shot though, that said. Alright, and Bingu's also gonna get termed as well. Rebasy is going to fall as well, but at the same time, with just T-Light left, it's not a whole lot you can do. I think this is once again out of reach for Random Core. Too much of a comeback that needs to be made, and with so little time, it's likely not feasible anymore. So, the first ones to come out swinging is... one second. I forgot their name. InsaneReverseMoon, my bad.
Yep.
And yeah, at the end of the day, the rest of this fight, I mean, theoretically, I think it's out of reach entirely, so yeah. The rest of this fight is kind of just going to be ceremonial, as there isn't really a way to win this anymore. Rebasy is going to just AB away perfectly fine. Doesn't really mind if he dies here, because it's not going to matter in the total. And T-Light with the Blade Rat, as well as they're going to have to think about game 2 if they want to have a continued shot on this team that is looking pretty unstoppable so far. Very, very much so. They were pretty damn good in the previous set, and now they're looking even better here.
Alright, next one is...
Which at the same time, Dunes, yeah.
Dunes A. Game 2.
And part of that's to be expected, as we all know, GOMA, probably one of the most well-known faces in all of Armored Core, not just Japan. Everybody knows this guy. He's been #1 on the leaderboard like basically every goddamn season, and was able to migrate to 3s and find some great success over there as well with the Reblam. This guy is not just a singles player.
Yep.
We are seeing that in full display.
Indeed. That's him.
I think some people actually in NA don't know that he's a 3s player as well, but no, he's a multi-talented guy. You know, he plays one type of lamb and then he plays the other type of lamb, you know?
Yeah. And now he's like playing with like other builds too, not just lamb recently.
Oh, no, and it's not just like funny meme insane robots.
I don't know.
I'm guessing.
I don't know. Anything can be meme for him, I guess.
It is pretty funny. I do think it's pretty funny. And then like every team he makes just has the name Insane in it. Rubicon International is definitely the funniest though, with Insane Kentucky.
Yeah, I remember that.
And, like and the demonic like Colonel Sanders.
You still see my screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, losing team can change one build, so they might be, I don't know, discussing a little bit. I'm not sure.
Absolutely. They could very
Oh yeah, looks like, yeah, looks like another X. そう、ノーザーエッグさんが、機体を変更しているようですね。負けたチームが、一応1機体変更できるルールになっているので、ノーザーエッグさんが変更してきましたね。
Yeah, he did play, they did play Neblam in the first set, so could be seeing that back for all we know.
Alright, let's go. Game 2.
Alright. Oh, actually completely different. She's going to be going another egg. Going kind of an LCD rat, you could say. It's a different version of the ear rat that we all know and love. That's my favorite build right there. I don't play it as much. When I kind of stopped playing it for a bit because I stopped believing in it, but no. You know, those MLTs are fantastic regardless, and LCDs are fantastic, so you really can't say no to a build like that. even if it's not the most common thing you see overall. And going straight into the match, we're seeing some good old neutral play going on. It's nice to see neutral doing nice and well after very much a few months back in the day of like 1.06. We just saw people on round start just AVing in with shotguns. Which honestly, you could still do that, it's just you need to have good coordination to set that up properly. Because if one person is left behind, that strategy just does not work. GOMA completely, okay, taking his first hit of damage. He was dodging so many missiles there. To be expected by a guy that just knows Lamb better than pretty much anyone out there. LCDs do land a Rebasy, however. No follow-up punish though, so only gonna take the AP chip. Which is not the end of the world, you are a lightweight anyways, but eats another LCD, and it's gonna be the first term. They're gonna have to hog pile on one person, they do. It's gonna be Netherleg. Bingoose also gets caught in the earshots. Tuk-chan gonna eat a full punish on the blade. T-Light now will want to get out of the way from that. Bingoose also gets termed, and now I can hardly tell which points are gonna be in the end of the day, but it looks like we're going to have the lead when everything comes down and with the confirms to the side of Insane. T-Light also eating more as well, trying to get something started, but with Bingoose on 1 AP, it's pretty much easier said than done. Now another, gonna have to think about either getting a trade right now or running away, and it looks like she does get a trade, but at the cost of her life. But you want this if you are on the side of beta, because going 1-for-1 when you're up points is kind of, you know, just a smooth sail coast to victory. And actually, a wipe on the side. There are 2 turns to be picked up, but with everyone being traded, we're just gonna get a extension of this lead actually now. InsaneReverseMoon looking pretty good right now, actually. GOMA needs to be confirmed ASAP, while T-Light needs to get the heck away from the situation, is not able to do so. Nice earshot onto the Etsukite. So they are at least able to get an extra kill into the fight, and another one as well. As long as nobody gets traded here, it is winnable, but Bingoose does eat the earshot. So once again, a reset on the situation. We just have the side of Random Cores down once again. You can see the points might look close, but Bingoose on 1 AP means they have to basically get a clean kill to even remotely make this an even game. But, you know, not giving up so far, not letting up. They are looking better than they were earlier, and they're able to get GOMA. That's huge. Hopefully nobody else follows suit to keep this a competitive game. The shotguns are out. The LCDs are back up for for another. She's trying to get that shot in, is gonna miss that one. And with that in mind, Nether has to bail. But there are 2 people on their tail. That is the Etsy Rat value actually keeping the stagger up. And that is going to be a clean shot. We are going to see the trade, however. So once again, 1 kill split remains. And we're going to see the actually positive value now for Insane. InsaneReverseMoon, we're going to see Rebasy taking some damage, not actually even going to get returned there. While T-Light does eat the full punishment of the Red Lamb and Etsu shot combo. Blade attempts to land something onto GOMA, but at the end of the day, we were seeing a close game overall, 1 kill split consistently. However, they were not able to bring that back, and eventually things fell apart, and now we see an unrecoverable point lead, and that's going to be 3... Sorry, 1 sec. InsaneReverseMoon taking it. Sorry, I had a cough. Nicely done there from InsaneReverseMoon. A pretty good showing, though, from Random Core. we're gonna see them once again in third place match. So we're gonna see if they can get their revenge on another team, perhaps.
Right, GG's. So Insane Reverse Moon 2-0. Again.
Yeah. Looking good. And I guess I'll call Ahasuros to come over here because I do think his stream is not holding up, unfortunately.
Yeah, let me also write it down.
Or whenever they're done.
Yeah,
If he's not match yet.
YOSSY's. Right. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom a little quick. ちょっとトイレ休憩します。すいません。
Go ahead. 皆さん、カナダからおはようございます。イベントの時間は8時午前。疲れたな。
Right, I am back.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Okay, I think Saros is going to be moving in any minute now because his set just ended.
Right, I'm gonna finalize this.
I didn't see who won, so he will probably update it
Oh wait,
himself.
is this final?
We're in third place now. It's the third place playoff now, is it not?
Oh, okay, it's good. So, Ahazeros is here? He's gonna...
He's on his way.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
We're back.
Good.
How are the matches on your end?
Those really wonderful matches. I really enjoyed that, particularly that last round between Ryuko and Nemimi-Ni-Mizu, if I'm pronouncing that right, was nail biters all the way. Really,
Heck yeah.
really high level play. It was super enjoyable.
Good.
We called that the 2-0, but it was close.
It was one kill. I mean, I was really impressed with how well Nemini managed to kind of hold it. They were down 4 kills with 30 seconds, or maybe 45 seconds, and managed to bring it back to a 1-kill diff towards the end. But really solid movement and AP and map awareness from Ryuko managed to clinch it for them. So, are we doing third place playoff next, or are we doing final?
Third place
I think
playoff.
we're doing third place first now.
Yeah, third place
I was
playoff.
here for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping. So,
Cool.
Rato and Other. This one. Match keyword. Match one. Yeah, Ryuko HQ. Oh no, never mind. No. I did it wrong. Wait, wait. No, I did it wrong. Why I'm doing this? I made a mistake again. Not the Rato. Wait. Is it Rato?
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
Nemimi-Ni-Mizu. So it's
no, Rato's in finals. Rato's in finals.
Yeah, Rato is the
It's
finals. So
Nemimi
no.
maybe let them know just in case.
Is a team member.
But they're not up yet.
Sometimes it's hard to find people on Discord. Not Rato. No.
I don't know the Discord, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had to find the Discord name. Maybe, let me see. Nemimi-Ni-Mizu の皆様、マッチ1で入ってください。It might be easier toマッチ1。こっちの方が早いかな。3位決定戦あるんで、寝耳に水の方、お願いします。入ってください。ディスコード名がわからない問題。ディスコード名。クイケさん。これでいいな。これだな。クイキングさんこれだよね。これだな。違うな。これだ。マッチ1。合ってるね。お願いします。さぐるまさん、ありがとうございます。酸欠であることを多分、伝わってなかったかな、ちゃんと。いやー、でも楽しいですね、これ。It's very, 3 is very fun. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's very different from one in a way.
Absolutely.
So,
I've been really impressed though. Like knowing that a lot of players we have in this tournament are much more comfortable with ones than there are in threes. There were some really beautiful moments in a lot of these matches.
Yeah, Random Core, they literally like formed right now, and they're not looking bad at all, I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
So they're all like a 3v3. They had some prior experience, I guess, right? I mean, T-Light for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, T-Light, obviously. Another, I've not seen her play much. I know Bingus has played a bit, but not like entered anything.
I think Nether did mention earlier that they are, I don't know, maybe it was for ones. Like they said something about being top 10, but I have no idea if that was for ones or threes and which season it was in. But
She was playing a 20B land, so it would check out for me.
That would not surprise me at all. Yeah, I haven't gotten to see InsaneReverseMoon play it. I've never seen GOMA play threes before. That's gonna be I bet that's pretty interesting. I assume that's a red
Pretty damn
lamp.
good. Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
We'll see that. They're gonna have quite a fight in for them with Ryuko. They've been playing really, really well.
Yeah, that's gonna be an exciting one. I am hoping to see a nice match out of this one as well, because this is the last NA team, you know, it's our last hope. The Western last hope, you know?
Woo.
they team killed each other in the first round, but
Yeah.
we don't talk about
Yeah,
that.
I
We
made
don't
it.
talk about that.
I made it completely random.
That doesn't work
you
for
know.
the narrative. No, you're fine. You're fine. It doesn't work for the narrative. No Rubicon International narrative going on here.
Any idea where our JP team is?
Yeah, some other JP members are trying to like reach out, so I believe they are reachable.
Yeah, they might have thought it. They might have not think about their place. They might have thought it was over.
Yeah, they might have, and it's oh yeah, they're here.
There's
good.
Jump
good.
Special. Okay, here we
And
go.
alpha is
That
this alpha.
that reminds me of Rubicon International, the last tournament Ramen ever entered, where he uninstalled the game immediately after he lost his normal set, and then had to re-download the game because he forgot there was a third play match. It's like he's like, hold on one sec. They told me after the fact too. It's like the funniest shit ever. That it's just like, yeah, we had to re-download the game. Sorry, in between sets.
Hope you have good internet.
He does. So fortunately, it can take too long.
Time-wise, I think we are still on the right track, I guess.
Yeah, for that 2 hours. Okay, there's the two, and there's
Yeah.
everybody.
All right, everyone is here.
Let's get ready to rumble.
So everybody, we can start whenever.
Okay,
Random core, the usual builds they were running was a Zim shot, a Castwar Blade Rat, and another kind of been going through multiple builds. There was a 20B Neblam, there was a Zim shot, and there was a sort of LCD Rat.
From Nemimi-Ni-Mizu, we've seen Detio's running like an EN tank with a Karasawa and a Coral Oscillator and an LCA and LCB on the back. Main Whale's been running a heavyweight Zim melee with a Redshift blade. And John Player Special last round was playing a more traditional Zim blade, but just on a slightly heavier, like HAL-based frame. So
Ooh,
should be
some
interesting.
heavy teams. That's interesting. We've seen
Slightly
very
heavy- yeah,
little
slightly
heavyweights on
heavier
our side.
Oh, we see the egg
Oh.
shot. We see
Oh,
the
they
triple
coordinated.
egg shot.
They coordinated it. Alright, did they
This
fail the
this
head
smells
check?
like-
Let's
this
see.
smells
My
like
beta.
T-Light.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely T-Light's idea. Oh, there's not very good system recovery on the side of Nimini, so this actually could work out as a play. I'm not gonna lie.
It'll be funny. I certainly don't like facing 6-year shots myself. So we'll see how good the positioning is.
Oh, there's that oscillator you're mentioning, yeah.
Yeah, Dittian's done a really great job in some of the previous matches, kind of punishing when people bump up and are on the same vertical with huge spikes to that oscillator. Got a remarkable amount of value out of it.
Yeah, already we're seeing quite a bit of punishment being taken by random cores. 2 for 1 so far, and the AP leads on this team is pretty damn big, so if you start falling behind, you know, you
Huge
got a lot of
LCA
health
hit
bars to
there.
crawl back from. All the damage on the side of random cores was quite spread out there, which meant that they were able to isolate one person on Nemimi and kind of just take them out of the game immediately.
Yep.
They were able to grab another one there, which is nice though. So they actually are not in the worst position, just 1 kill down after their gets confirmed.
Yeah, it's just the question of will they take the 2v1, or is Nother going to go in and try to kill himself as quickly as possible to avoid the cycle. That's a little too late now when we see AP lead
Yeah.
and man advantage swing back towards Nemimi-Ni-Mizu.
And they have to dump everything here, and they do, and then
They do.
make it out. Oh,
Very nice.
actually, the tank also taking some of that damage as well.
Yep.
Another
guess
one
is-
on Kettles.
No, you are all good. Let's say that was a beautiful play there. I know this is going to be a certain more uphill battle for Tetsu, facing much heavier teams earlier this egg shot frame is quite light and agile. Not to mention the just insane amount of micro stuns when they all focus the same target. I'm sure we're probably going to get very heavy comms going on Alpha Team here. They managed to pick up the firm on that tank, and at the 2 1/4 mark, it looks like we are seeing a pretty heavy swing in favor of Alpha Team, although too late is post-turn here.
Oh, the stun gets procced. No, doesn't get stopped though in time to get more.
Another beautiful oscillator, hard oscillator into LCA.
That was nice,
there,
yeah.
Managed to take another 100-0 real quick.
And you know, they're winning this fight, so the lead could be crawling back actually into the side of Beta. Oh, but those earshots might have another plan, you know. As he's an LCA just to confirm.
Looks like they're fishing for the oscillator or the first Awa instead. Big hit from the tank.
What a combo. Gets the oscillator stun on it to line up the Sawa into the rest of the back weapons. That was very disgusting.
It's Narste. Sometimes I feel like what I'm seeing from Nemimi-Ni-Mizu today has just been Ethos and John Player Special have been kind of acting like sheepdogs. They're just corralling the enemy team into a place to set up for just to absolutely get loads of damage that DT was able to pour out with that loadout. Been showing really hard, although Bryn, of course, is definitely not letting this one go without a big fight.
Yeah, 2 kill splits so far. Unfortunately, things might be really hard to come back from, and now that so many people are on 1 health, they actually do get quite a few. The question is, after this, can they find Purple 3? Because that is the equalizer.
It's definitely going to be, and I see it's interesting.
Oh, they're up!
Yeah. 48 seconds is a long time to rat, even on Xylem, on a midweight.
Yeah.
Brand. So it's going to be interesting to see what...
They're already... Yeah, they're already dead.
Yeah.
She already dead, unfortunately. So, with that in mind... Oh, actually, they catch Purple 3, potentially.
Oh my god, beautiful. The micro stun's coming in huge here. Alright, 15 seconds as we come down to the wire. Looks like Nemimi-Ni-Mizu's decided that Fingers is going to be the target for the counter, but they are able to pick it up. There's a 13-point diff here with 5 seconds left, and it looks like round one's going to go in favor of 3 random cores.
Wow.
Crazy.
They had equal kills, but at the end of the day, the MVP value was in the favor of random killer, and that was the deciding factor. Oh my god.
Well played. Well played.
Yeah. As you mentioned, there's just so much time left in the clock there that any real ratting strategy just wasn't on the table for a lot of it, because the second they started trying to rat, one of them died, and then just, you know, they have to make the comeback.
Yeah.
But they dump all their mags onto one guy. That guy just has, you know, a pretty rough day, so I'm gonna say.
Yep. And you made a point earlier about the lack of system recovery, and given that we're not really doing, like, deep mind game counterpicking here, it was already kind of an uphill battle for Beta there, just trying to just coordinate through getting micro stunned the whole game. I just find it can be infuriating sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're just trying to set up a play, but just
let me play the game. Stop stunning me.
Just doing 6 eggs.
Literally.
The uptime is really, really good.
I do want to mention also, I don't think I saw any switches from Nemimi side, so we're still going to be seeing the same head parts, no changes on that. I was wondering if we could see something with a little bit more system recovery, but they decide, you know, we're just going to play better anyways.
It'll be interesting. Nemimi did pretty well on this map in previous matches. Again, just kind of with that same kind of corralling strategy. And the earshots are going to probably have a harder time landing insane value with less cover and fewer things to ricochet off of. Although John Player's special kind of right in on that.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's some commentator's curse I've ever seen one, and immediately gets hit by that ear shot.
Yeah, it happens.
But hey, they get the trade. They did get the trade, so it's not the end of the road.
He's tended to rush, usually, and it's just a question of whether or not it was bait. It kind of becomes a 50-50 read for 3 random cores, but it looks like they called the bluff this time. Although, we're still seeing pretty even performance here to start. They definitely, 3 random cores does not want to let this tank roam free. They're going to just try to constantly bombard it with eggs, and it is going to...
If I was...
in there.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was this tank right now, I would be absolutely hating life right now, because you are on Basho head against a team of full eggs as a 20v tank. That is not a fun time. Also, I believe eggs do kinetic damage, I believe, so there's not much kinetic defense on those salad arms as well, and 48 core is obviously fine. But it could be even tankier if they wanted to, or if they would.
We see really quite... Okay, this is interesting. Let's see how well Nemimi-Ni-Mizu here is able to set up the cycle, and whether or not 3 random cores is going to be able to get the reset that they probably want to see out of this. Beautiful play from T-Light there. Actually, they do manage to take Kidos's term, and they looks like they are going to get the reset. That was really well played. It was going to be a tough shot there for Beta to set up a spawn cycle, but it looks like they immediately collapsed other eggs, and they're going to take that turn right off the bat, try to see if they can swing this a little bit further.
And now we're going to be switching attentions to the tanks. Oh, actually a nice little blade interception there. It's going to get T-Light there, actually keeping that lead going. And there is still a decent amount of defenses on this, and since they're using their earshot to set it up to stagger as opposed to the stagger punish, he is living just fine.
That's true. That is definitely the benefit of having 6 cannons on your team, is the flexibility and utility of, you know, being able to reliably use them to build stagger, knowing you'll probably still get the earshot punish from one of your teammates anyway if they're looking. Though at the 2-minute mark, Nemimi-Ni-Mizu's done a really good job adapting the next couple of egg half-dozen strategy. I don't even know what to call it. Alright, now I was about to say, it looks like Nemini gets the full reset as well. Neither team really taking full advantage of the ability to spawn cycle there. Alright, Sabbath is having internet issues second, so I'll take over with color commentary for a moment. Looks like we're setting up for the next big engagement here. Like Kitos is the target, big earshot coming out, and Alpha team managed to take the turn, although Nether gets caught in the crossfire as well as T-Light. It's going to be putting 3 random cores in a really tough position here, as they have 2 post-turns and 1 low AP. About a minute left to make up a 5-kill diff. It's not impossible, but it's going to be really quite difficult. We see Bingus here really trying to push, but they managed to set up the more proper spawn cycle here. Nemimi-Ni-Mizu doing a better job here of playing man advantage, really trying to keep that tank protected from just being rained on with eggs and earshots the entire time. Yeah, looks like we'll get Sabbath back in a moment here. About 30 seconds left. Looks like round 2 is going to swing in favor of Nemimi-Ni-Mizu, and we are going to be going to Spaceport for our BO3 match. It's a really interesting adaptation to strategy. They needed to create quite a bit more space, and I think that Nemini did a really good job this round of kind of using the wide open terrain on Doomsday to their advantage and not getting kind of stuffed into corners where earshots were really able to maintain their max value. Map advantage was definitely in favor of Beta team here. pushed it hard, and we see the tank almost dropping a band, making things quite tough. So we'll see what happens here as we move to Bertram Spaceport for our tiebreaker.
Right, 1-1.
Yeah, this has been good matches. I'm really, really digging what I'm seeing here, especially for what are functionally pickup teams. And lots of people who have way more experience with ones. I am just, as a long-standing, I guess I probably have a couple hundred hours in threes at this point. As a long-standing threes player, it definitely warms the heart to see it. Just getting to see teams from all over the world doing this. It's wonderful.
Indeed.
So Bertram is going to be interesting here because I would say, like, on its face, if Free Random Cores is really able to take advantage of how light and agile those egg shot frames are, they could do a really, really strong job here. The tank is going to have a much harder time maneuvering and finding angles with all of the ships in the way. But at the same time, Zim Melee Rushdown tends to perform really well on this map, so it's going to be interesting to see which way this swings and if there are any adaptations. It looks like, yeah, people are sticking to their guns. I think CT Light put on the 2 alarm for the recoil. I don't think we're going to see any changes from any team here. I think people are feeling pretty comfortable in what they're running. And we'll see how this one swings.
Looked like Sabas has some issue, but we can continue.
Yeah, we'll continue, and she'll be back when she can. I guess while we're getting the neutral set up here, I can take a second to thank YOSSY for all of their hard work hosting this tournament and for bridging the NA and I guess East Asian, because we have representation from China as well. Populate. It's really wonderful to see the 3 scene still doing well, and a lot of us NA players are just really happy to see an event. So thank you for all the work you've done getting this up and running. We all really appreciate it. Nice shots there coming from Alpha Team's going to set up that first kill in favor of Random Cores, although Drone Player Special is ready for full blade combo, but we got side attack. And we're
Return from the dead.
Oh good, we got looks like it's going to be huge moment there for Nemimi-Ni-Mizu as all members of Random Cores are post-term. T-Light manages to stick a few eggs, but goes down. The question here is, are they going to spawn cycle? Looks like Nether goes down there as well, and the question is, no. Looks like they're going to take Bingus as well and just take the reset.
Alright, that's a little bit more than a kill difference now. Just killing 3 there will not be enough to bring the lead back into favor, but that AP lead can be nice if they're able to find the reset, which looks like they do. The eggs are back,
nice,
and
beautiful.
Big punishment. Yeah, catching them unaware, that was nicely done there.
You see the Zim Melee's really working the angles well here, and just kind of using their Zims to functionally almost like micro stagger lock one of the egg shots in place. And when the tank is able to, peel the mosquitoes away, the LCB is doing work.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time to dump everything onto that tank, make them feel miserable. But eggs don't do that much damage on their own, so if they're not able to get the ear shots again, it only means so much.
There we go. Another managed to crack one over. It's looking decent here. It looks like Free Random Cores is going to have really strong advantage here. The question is, are they going to push it? Probably not, like so. But with a 3-kill diff, that might be coming back to bite him in the butt in a minute or two, but we will see.
Yeah.
It looks like...
I know Nether is on low HP, but I do think she could have been a little bit more with the team on that dive. She was a little bit behind there, but still just a trade, so with 2 minutes left on the clock, that's okay. It's not the worst.
Add credit there to JPS for really, really solid fighting. kind of getting everyone out of the way and forcing them to chase allowed a really, really good setup. Vangos to get value before going down and set the tank up in a good position here. Two lights are going to go down. Still looking like one cycle in favor of our JP team here, but Brandon Forrest is definitely not going down without a fight. We see again, time to make the tank miserable. Tank is looking to see if it can get that one last big hit before going down, but doesn't find it.
Time to make the tank feel miserable. I love that. It's so
Well, last round it was time to make the boat feel miserable, now it's time to make the tank. It's like,
yeah.
your life
I will
is
say, I mean,
fire.
it is unfortunately unfolding because, again, there's not that much actual damage outside the earshots on this team and not that much actual stagger buildup. They have the microstuns, but the microstuns aren't always enough to get that earshot anyways.
It's true.
So that is one of the downfalls of a team like this, even when you don't have very good system recovery in one team, is like, yeah, you have the microspuns, but you're not really getting.
Oh, I think we might have lost Sabbath again. But the point's well taken that a lot of this kind of just comes down to 6 skill shots as best as possible. That tank doing a great job there, Detio managing to sidestep, just quick QB, getting past it. And at the 20-second mark, this is looking pretty buttoned up for Nemimi-Ni-Mizu. We'll get Sabbath back as soon as she figures out what's up with her internet. This was really well played on both sides. We're seeing some kind of classic last-second ratting here from JPS, dropping the weapons, and with 2 seconds left, looks like the third place title is going to go to Nemimi-Ni-Mizu. Beautifully played on both sides, particularly for Random Cores. You know, his brand new team literally just met today. Should be very, very proud. Both teams played really, really well in this set. And I think with that, we are getting ready to get our finals together.
Yep. GG's.
GG's to all. I feel like we're doing pretty good on that 2-hour time limit.
Yep.
We
Yep.
set there, Yossi.
I'm very happy about it.
Let's do it.
そうですね。InsaneReverseMoon とRyuko HQ の皆様、入室お願いします。キーワードは、マッチ1ですね。
Ooh, Sabbath seems to be having like internet hardware issues. He might just be me for our finals here. We'll try to get her back as soon as we can get away with it. We need eggs to drop lobby or switch to spectate. For right now. Oh, thank you. Sorry about that. Alright, we got a JP showdown here between InsaneReverseMoon and Ryuko. So we've seen from Ryuko in the past, we have Rato running a Etsu Word that we've seen in a couple of the Ryuko Cups in the past, Sakasa running LCD Boat, and Nanakusia running a Neb Chair. And then I think, I don't know what Tuki and Rebasy are running. I know GOMA is probably running a Reb Lamb. I'm kind of bringing in from that very, very strong one's experience playing Lamb. So this should be really, really interesting. Sabbath, we got you back?
Alright.
Maybe? No.
Alright, there we go, I'm back.
Oh, you are back. Yay, welcome back.
There we go.
Just in time for the finals. Let's do it.
Yep. Alright, I'm curious to see what Rado's team is running, because I have not seen Ryuko at all. That was your side of the bracket.
Oh yeah, I was just going over it. Rato's running an RJ with an Etsu and a Wurg. We have an LCD boat, and we have a Neb chair.
Ah, Neb chair.
At least that's
Nice
what they
to
ran
see.
last time. We'll see what the change-up might be. Okay, so we see like kind of an Etsu missile, Kite, a Zim shot, and the Rev Lamb from GOMA.
Mm-hmm. This is actually Rado's like main build when he's not like entering larger tournaments. He does play this a lot. He sometimes even brings out in like smaller tournaments. He loves this build.
Yeah, I think I've seen it before, and it works really well.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. Looks like we're going to take GOMA's perspective here at the start. It's going to fish for those kind of bigger revs. I'm guessing we're probably going to see some played out neutral here with two teams of very experienced JP players. Let's see. Just kind of seeing
JP left their missiles.
Yes, they do.
It does make it annoying for spectators since they don't line up when they land or not. You kind of have to just pay attention to the health bars and the stagger bars.
Looks like Nanakusia on the chair has taken a fair bit of chip there. He's managed to be staggered, but it looks like we're going to kind of see this continued, more measured approach we've seen from a lot of the JP3's teams, where just because they're able to get a good amount of chip, they're not immediately going to go in for the dive. They're just going to kind of continue pressing their advantage in neutral here. Chair pushed up quite a bit. Looks like now they're going to decide to go in for the dive. GOMA hits an excellent Rebula snipe there. He's going to pick up the first game in favor of InsaneReverseMoon. Forgive me.
Yeah, I did want to mention that there's one earshotter on the side of InsaneMoon. However, like, that is a chair on that side, so that is never nice to see, but you didn't see any aggression on the initial stagger because it wasn't quite in position with that. It was able to keep the fight going longer, but at the end of the day, it is still going to be Alpha side coming out with the win on the initial engage.
Yep. You're going to see really, really strong confirm from Rebasy here on InsaneReverseMoon. That is an absolutely wonderful kit for picking up confirms with the Duo 3s and Etsugens, otherwise just kind of kiting. A lot of these really, really talented ones players have quite a bit of experience in avoiding the missile chip. We're really seeing that kind of go in favor of InsaneReverseMoon, but we see a big turn there picked up on onto Alpha 3 as Tuki goes down. Looks like the chair is not entirely aware of Rebasy's position here, kind of fishing for that next big Neb hit.
Yeah, it can be tough against, say, you got the Reblam on you as well, because the thing is, though, you can't really challenge the Reblam like that as a chair so easily. I think swapping over to the Etsu shot would have been preferred there, but at the end of the day, that was just a unfortunate situation, and with that, we've got a not a comfortable lead per se, but you know, you will take what you can, and they are trying to get as much as possible onto Tui-chan here, and they are able to get the Wurg as well with that.
Looks like Rato is pretty deep at this point, but it looks like InsaneReverseMoon instead going to try to pile onto the LCD boat as best as possible here. Kind of stick on Rato's perspective and see he's trying his best to remove this Etsu kite from the situation. Single charge Wurg probably does 2/3 of the AP on that big hit there. Now coming over to Nanakusia on the Neb chair, really trying their best to use the cover in jungle, but really kind of needs to push up quite a bit. Goes almost skybox, really fishing for GOMA, knowing that those Rebs are just such an omnipresent threat on this map. Manages to take them out. Another big hit, using that DOT, trying their best to box them in cover. Beautiful play there.
Yeah, that was really nice. Ryuko team is actually playing really well, because I feel like the matchup is against them with the Reblam. There isn't too many ways to check it. The boat's okay, it's not the worst in the world. It takes a while to kill the boat anyways. And that RJ doesn't have very high capacity, so that's rough to grab. And, you know,
at the 1 minute mark, we are full AP, almost back to neutral, in a 4-point diff between these teams. That's a estimate, kind of staying cool under pressure. Looks like GOMA is going to be the collapse target. Excellent neutral LCDs on the
trade?
boat. Yeah. It's going to be what's going to happen here. And boat's really going to be fishing for that huge LCD to try to sway this team fight. Manages to get it. Dumps it under Rebasy.
Missiles are to follow as well. Should get the term here soon. Just one uncharged LCD will do it.
I'd say
No
Rebasy
running
is
away,
gonna
I
be
just wanna
running
mention-
for his goddamn life. Alright, the question here
I
is
know,
which
he should be
turns
running.
do you pick up first between Rato. Alright, looks like with 5 seconds left, that is going to go in favor of Ryuko. Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness, they did both die at the end. No running
13
away.
point diff.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think Sabbath made a really good point in talking about how they didn't really have much counterplay into the Red Lamb. I think Rato kind of realized that about halfway through and realized that he was kind of the only thing they had at the moment that was really going to be able to contest GOMA in the air. We also saw Nanakusia on the Neb chair kind of adapting their play style to Neb chair spends most of its time on the ground, a lot of time trying to take advantage of that really strong neutral movement from Fortaleza, but we saw a lot more aerial play towards the end there, just like trying not to give GOMA a clear firing solution whenever possible, just knowing how much damage those reps can do, particularly when you have a boat on the team. Yeah. Boat is Red Lamb's favorite food, so it's can be tough sometimes, but we'll see. This next map's quite a bit more open. It's going to give everyone more room to maneuver.
But it does take a while to kill the bull. And here we go. Yeah, usually the best builds for dealing with a lamb typically is either like a full-on missile wrap, because you know so many missiles can be difficult for the lamb to dodge, but also like kites. So something like that Ketsu kite is a great option for dealing with it.
Yeah.
Fortunately, none of those are really on the side of Ryuko, so it can be a little bit difficult to deal with it, but I mean, they're so far very competitive with this, and they're looking great. Those MLT6, you know, the double MLT6 did get buffed, so the aggressiveness of going in on a straight line is definitely more powerful than it was as far as a build like this that has those on.
Yeah, it's true. It was nice to see a little bit of a shake-up from duos being in such a dominant position in threes.
Yeah. I'm happy to see some missile variety. You even see the container missile in singles, for crying out loud.
True. Big shout out, villager. No, let's take a close look. Looks like we're going to be kind of again very, very missile and neutral intensive start here. I think the real question of the initiation is going to be, can GOMA get an angle onto the boat? He's definitely fishing for it. Or can the boat manage to catch somebody out and land those big LCDs? But the neutral, again, seems to be favoring InsaneReverseMoon here, just like we saw at Xylem. And the amount of attention you need to pay in neutral on this map is quite a bit harder, given that there's significantly less cover. It looks like Rato decided to go in for a little bit of a juke there to poke GOMA. Manages to do a really nice little QB dodge there and not manage to get your shots, but looks like Rato is definitely the dive target here and is going to be the first
They do trade though.
But manages to trade onto GOMA, which is big given that the LCD boat is still full strength here. So Rato is down. Boat's looking for that angle on 3, lets it fly and takes a big chunk out of Tuki-chan.
It's a great time for the boat to be a bit more aggressive now. You can see it is moving a little bit more. There is a decent shot on them. Not anymore, actually. They decide to change to the chair, which is, I think, the right play, yeah. And they are able to earshot it out of the way.
It was clean. Looks like, yeah, chair's going to be coming down next. That boat is not termed. Looks like Rebasy is paying close attention to those AP bars. Really good threes meta play. Beautiful long-range LCD to term GOMA. Beautiful play.
Got that lock on. Yeah, that was nicely played.
super clean. Rato losing the duel here, unfortunately, is going to pick up that quick turn. Rebasy playing Grounded, a little interesting on this build, but manages to quickly remove Rato from the equation. Is probably going to be looking to get Ian so they can get back skyward and figure out where the next angle is going to come from. The 2-minute mark, we're still at a 1-kill dip situation here. That's a really good reset here from Ryuko. You can see that chair is running for her goddamn life. Manages to get caught out. Still running, going to be trying to poke with those nebulas all the way till the end. The DOT is still dangerous, even post-turn.
There was an opportunity to stay back and salvage the AP lead, but actually we just saw straight up attempting on that spawn cycle. Knowing the chair can only go so many places, that is like kind of a sitting duck to a team that has your shots, you know?
Yeah, I would definitely, I mean, I'm not much of a chair player, but Lake is the last place I would want to be duking it out. There's just nowhere to go. Like,
yeah, which says a lot because that's also like the place where chair is impeded the least from speed. Because chair does get loose speed. But yeah, I mean, there's only so many places it can go to because like everywhere pretty much except for Shell is so earshotable.
That's very true. And that's kind of one of the major advantages this comp on InsaneReverseMoon has is really strong pressure at different vertical planes. Because they do have those earshots, they do have GOMA who's going to stay skybox or close to skybox all the time. It's definitely where his comfort zone is from all of the time playing Lamb in ones. But so you see he's diving in here when he knows he's got a really strong angle or he's post-turn and just wants to make sure. I would argue Reblam is one of the most dangerous builds at 1 AP in all of threes. I have made the mistake of thinking I can ignore a Reblam for 2 or 3 seconds when they're post-turn, and I have been very much brought to heel for that. So interesting here. We see a quick collapse here onto Sapasa. Beautiful play there. Seeing kind of a more dominant endgame here coming from InsaneReverseMoon. It looks like we are definitely going to be heading to Game 3. I think this is unfortunately going to be, for Ryuko here, the matchup is definitely going to swing against them. That LCD boat is really going to be on the struggle bus against this comp on Bertram, given the movement speed of all of the ACs we're seeing on InsaneReverseMoon. Well played. They did a really good job shutting down the Neb chair. Particular match, I just felt like they made it quite difficult for her to get any value. And this set
I will say,
great.
Yeah, and I will say, if there was any like hope as well, is that Reblam is not the best on this map either, not just chair, or not just boat. It's not as polarizing, I would say, but if they can find a way to isolate Rado on, or not Rado, GOMA on the map like this, it won't be the end of the day. Unfortunately, of course, this is GOMA, and you don't have much firepower to really take out the Lamb, as we mentioned earlier on this comp. So they really do have to kind of just play out of their mind to make this
That'll be
in their
interesting.
position. They do have a chair, though.
I'm also curious
the chair
if
does help.
Swap. I think it's possible we
Didn't
could see the swap from Ryuko. I guess we'll see in a second.
The chair is nice, I will say, because it is a very flat map, and you can't really fight above the ground, but people will generally eventually come down to the ground, and you can use underneath the ships to get a nice little angle for all of your nebs to just flat.
Alright, no swap. Okay. So we're gonna see, I'm expecting pretty strong performance from the Neb chair here. They still, Ryuko managed to pull out a pretty impressive victory over our 3rd place finalist on this map earlier on the Armored Scrims Twitch. So we're gonna see how this works out. Goma's definitely gonna have his work cut out for him trying to find angles here. But on the dive could be very, very strong. Is this map normally in JP3's rotation on Sabbath? I don't actually know.
I think it is sometimes. It's not always. Probably not as much as the West.
I was because I was just curious to see, the other two we played on are very, very established threes maps, kind of globally. but Ryuko definitely kind of bringing more overall threes experience here. So I'm just curious to see how they adapt. This is definitely one of the more difficult maps to kind of adapt to coordinated team play on, so we'll see. Oh, GOMA looks like he's got a good angle lined up on Rato here. Excellent. Rato manages...
does miss.
Does somehow miss.
Nice dodge from Rato. Oh, the shot onto 3. That should be a turn soon without much...
Yep.
Okay, the Staggerverse are building up though. That's not good if you're the side of Ryuko, but they do get the term at the very least.
It's very clean. Oh, big hits from GOMA though, manages to plant a Reb onto the Neb chair here. Boat's kind of fishing as best it can with those uncharged LCDs. Quite a bit of staying power.
You know, still a clean lead if you are the side. The damage has been very scattered on the side of InsaneReverseMoon. So that does mean that nobody's termed yet on that side, and they might just get a trade for their troubles. Okay,
yeah,
and they
like,
do so.
2-1 here in favor of InsaneReverseMoon. Question's going to be confirms here more than anything. Oh, excellent. Another turn picked up there on Rebasy. Rebasy definitely fishing for confirms here. Can take full advantage of that speed. It looks like we're probably going to see a reset here on Rato's side. You know, his experience showing here, knowing that even though they are fishing, it's very likely here that someone just needs to quickly tag Rebasy, which they've done here, and now we're in a man advantage situation for Ryuko. We see Tuki-chan kind of looking for an angle here, but kind of a little out of position on the fight as Ryuko HQ collapses onto GOMA. GOMA definitely not going to go down easy, and definitely not going to get caught easy either, using that mastery of lamb movement to kind of slip out, slip under, weave his way around those ships. See Rato doing something kind of similar here, but gets caught out by Tuki-chan and eats the earshot.
So 2 minutes left on what is the last match of the tournament, and so far 1 kill difference split between these two. The LCDs do land, but at the end of the day, not a whole lot of action just yet. Okay, we do see the damage piling up now. There it is.
A big play for InsaneReverseMoon here. It looks like they're going to be able to completely melt away the LCD boat. LCD boat really looking for that last LCD, but does not manage to get through the charge animation. It's the worst feeling ever on that build. Yeah,
that actually is. That's potentially big.
Yeah, we see a big lead here. Although I believe Tuki-chan here we're looking is post-term. Rato's definitely fishing for those long-distance neutral workers and Etsus. About to say, Ryuko's completely reset here and has pretty massive man advantage and only a 9-point diff between these two teams for 1 minute. It's now really going to be up to Rato to find
but it is 2v3.
as quick as he can. Yeah, they're going to push. They're going to push hard.
Health bars are so low.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
This could be a great position actually for Ryuko.
Yeah, this is definitely
there's 2 terms.
Position. Really, really an interesting decision to decide to split. It looks like Rato went after 1, and the Neb chair went after the other. Alright, InsaneReverseMoon definitely has their work cut out for them here with 25 seconds left. It's not necessarily over, but it looks like at this point Ryuko is going to engage in the time-honored tradition of ratting the hell as fast as they can.
They gotta run! They gotta get out of there!
Rato is down, so the question here really is going to be, can they make up the point diff?
Look at
the boat is MVP right now, but with
5 seconds, 5 seconds, that's it!
That is the game.
There it is!
And Ryuko is going to take it. Beautifully played from Ryuko.
That was getting stressful.
Up the tournament. That was super fun to watch.
Wow.
That was getting very stressful.
Brag on Bertram. Let's go.
Good thing they started running away at the end, because
very
game
smart.
1 I was a little worried.
Yeah. And that boat was in a dangerous position as MVP. If they actually had managed to fold the boat and take it out, it's possible ReverseMoon could have pulled that back.
That was that was a win. If they killed the boat, the points were going to be enough. It's around 138, I believe, something like that.
Would have been more
the total value of MVP, so it was definitely enough.
Wow.
And staying alive there, you know, they weren't able to get it in time, and fortunately had just enough AP to survive. That is the nice thing about running a heavyweight. Even if you can get dogpiled with a Revlam, it takes resources to kill, and that's time lost doing so. And eventually your team can regroup or, you know, run the timer out like that where you just don't have the time to kill them.
True. Well, I think that buttons up Rubicon Matchmaker 1. Congratulations to Ryuko, first place, InsaneReverseMoon, second place, and Nemimi-Ni-Mizu, third place. And a hearty congratulations and thanks to all of our teams from all over the world for participating. We need to tell the JP to go to bed.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
You guys are all amazing for staying awake this late.
Yes,
Thank you, YOSSY.
Special thanks to YOSSY as well for hosting this, you know. Seeing more threes is always something I love.
Yeah, of course. This is possible only because, you know, many people's help. I wasn't actually expecting, you know, this many people is gonna join, so thank you. Thank you, everyone.
It was a real treat to wake up to.
Yes. And the prize, $10 each to the first place, so total like a $30 to Ryuko HQ, and $5 each, total $15 US to the second place, InsaneReverseMoon. So I'm gonna transfer this prize a little later. It's already past 2 a.m. In Japan, so yeah, they're really gonna go to sleep. And tomorrow is Monday, so I am really grateful.
Go to bed. Yeah, go to bed if you are not in bed yet.
Yes. So just one comment before we close. So next weekend, Rato-san's gonna host Ryuko Cup 10.5, and it's a special event for its 1 year anniversary. And I'm really hoping to, you know, send is kind of not the right word, but I'm hoping some like a global teams, you know, participates, you know, in the event to like celebrate Ryuko Cup's first year anniversary. And I want to say thank you to Rato-san. So this is one of the reason I kind of I planned this event, you know. So I already posted the detail of Ryuko 10.5 in my Discord. So please consider, and please let me know if you have any questions. I can help. I can provide English support for the tournament. So that's basically it.
Thank you
All right.
all. Hope everyone has
Have a good one,
day or
everyone.
night wherever they are, and looking
Good
forward to
night.
catching you at the next event.
はい、
Have a good
日本
night,
の
everybody.
そうですね、日本の皆さん本当に夜遅くまでありがとうございました。ちょっとあんまり引っ張ってもしょうがないんで、優勝チーム含め皆さん本当にありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。おやすみなさい。じゃあ配信閉じますね。I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you very much for participating and watching. Bye everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
See you next time.
Have a good one, YOSSY.
You too.
Thank you for hosting again.
No problem. Thank you for